Hello Aquarius, this is Citrina and this is your July 2018 tarot reading. And so what I'm going to do an astrological spread again this month. So I will pull one card for each of the 12 astrological houses. So if you want to fast forward past the shuffling, you can fast forward to somewhere around 4.5 minutes. Okay, let's look at house 1. This is the house that shows how you appear to people, Aquarius. Okay, so let's keep... Oh, that one wants to come out. You have the 8 of Pentacles, and it is reversed. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on with your finances this month. You have the 3 of Swords reversed. Let's keep it going. Let's see what's going on in your house 3. House 3 deals with communications. It also deals with short distance travel. You have the Princess of Pentacles reversed. Let's keep going. Let's look at your home and your family life, Aquarius. Aquarius. Home and family life, July 2018. You have the 9 of Wands reversed. I'm just looking at these cards to make sure. I want you to see that everything is not reversed. I do have lots of cards that are upright. So you just happen to have a lot of reverse cards that are coming out. Okay, so let's keep going on. Let's look at house 5. House 5 deals with your creativity. It deals with your romance, fun, kids. Let's see what's going on for you. You have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, house 5. Okay, let's keep going on. Let's spread them out a little bit. House 5, okay. Let's look at house 6. House 6 is your daily routine. It also deals with your health and your vitality. Oh, you have the Strength card. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at your house of partnerships. Oh, that one wants to come out. You have the 3 of Wands. Okay, let's look at your house 8. House 8 deals with your transformation. It deals with other people's resources. It also deals with sex as well. You have the Sun card reversed. Let's keep it going. Let's look at house 9. House 9 deals with long distance travel. It deals with higher education, among other things. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's look at your career, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with your career or what you're known for in the world. Okay, Aquarius. You have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Let's look at your friendship house, house 11. You have the 2 of Wands reversed. And finally, let's look at house 12. House 12 deals with secrets. It deals with hidden enemies. It deals with subconscious topics. Also places of isolation. So let's see. You have the 7 of Swords for house 12. Okay. Now, let me just make sure I have at least one card in each of the houses. Okay, great. Now what I'm going to do is pull one card. This is going to be your overall message for this month. This is going to be your vibe for this month. Okay, Aquarius. What is your vibe for this month, Aquarius? you have laugh. You have the laugh card. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment. I'm just going to take a moment to go over these cards. I'm just going to put this on the side for now. Let's put it here. Just going to put that there for now so that I can review the cards better. Let's see. Okay, so let's get started. So basically I did review the whole spread, and this month for you, you have more pentacles than any other suit. You have like 4 pentacles, you have 2 major arcana, you have 2 swords, and then you have 3 wands. Wands represent taking action. Now, the only wand that is upright is your wand in the area of your relationship. So for you this month, Aquarius, you will be taking some type of initiative when it comes to your partnerships. But let's start at house 1. Okay, so for you this month, Aquarius, remember, house 1 is how you appear to people. So this month, Aquarius, you are going to appear like a hypocrite. And this is not surprising because Aquarius is all about keeping, friends together, things of that nature. So by you having this 8 of Pentacles reversed in your first house, it's not surprising, and it's not really a bad thing. It's just that sometimes, because Aquarius, you have a lot of friends, and when you have a lot of friends like that, sometimes even though you're friends with people, they might not be friends with themselves. So some of your friends this month might feel like you are a hypocrite only because you might be hanging out with someone that they don't like, and they might feel like the other person is talking about them to you, things of that nature. But don't worry about that, Aquarius. I mean, everybody can't have a lot of friends like you, and this is the reason you can have a lot of friends, because you do get along with a lot of different people. So just keep that in mind, that some people will view you as a hypocrite this month. Don't take it to heart, but you do need to explain to them that you do have a lot of friends, and just because you are friends with someone and they are not friends with the same person doesn't mean that you are talking about them behind their back. So you need to set the record straight as far as that is concerned, Aquarius. Because, I mean, you have a lot of friends. What can you say? You're popular. Okay, so let's keep moving on, because that's not anything really bad. This is something that they have to deal with. The other person needs to deal with, not you. But this is just insight to let you know how they view you this month. So since you have this foreknowledge, you might be at a party with everyone and you might just make an announcement. Hey, everybody, I love all of you, and just because I hang with one of you doesn't mean that I don't like the other one. Things like that. Just set the record straight, because you have a lot of friends, which is really great. Now, let's keep moving on. Let's see what's going on in your money house. This is house 2. So for you this month, Aquarius, it looks like you have a little bit of disorder going on in your finances. It can be something as simple as, you thought you had more money than what you have in your account. So maybe you overdraw your account. And it's not that you don't have the money. It's just that at this present time, you're not feeling too organized. So, I mean, you could very well have the money sitting in your savings account, and all you needed to do was transfer the money over. However, because of this disorganized energy you have this month, something like that can happen to you this month. It doesn't mean that you don't have money. It's just that you're not very organized with your money this month. Let's keep moving on, because you have the Princess of Pentacles in your house dealing with short distance travel. This is also the house, oh, excuse me. This is also the house that deals with your siblings, your neighbors, communications, things of that nature. So you might be having some communications with a sibling of yours who is an earth sign. So whether that's a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So just look out for that. Nothing bad. Just letting you know that, maybe you'll be interacting a lot with this particular person this month. You'll be communicating with them a lot. So let's see what's going on in your home and family life. You have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this represents some type of recklessness related to your home and family life. It's a reckless energy or some type of impractical energy. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on what's going on in your home and family life, Aquarius. It might not be anything bad. It could just be something you left the refrigerator door open all night. And you wake up the next morning and wonder why everything is hot in the refrigerator. Things like that. So just watch out for that, because you do have Neptune in your second house, which deals with your finances. So it could be spreading its energy on down to the 4th house. Who knows? Okay, so let's see. Let's look at your house dealing with fun, creativity, romance, kids. You have the 3 of Pentacles. This is a really great card to have here. This signifies that you will be having a lot of fun this month. And while you're having fun, you're going to sit back and really be thankful for it. So that's what this card is about. Let's move on to your house dealing with your daily routine. Okay, so it looks like you have some discipline there. You have the Strength card, so that's really great. So it doesn't look like you have any problems with your health or your vitality or with your daily routine, Aquarius. So that's great. And let's see what's going on with your partnership house. Yes, I wanted to get to this area because here, and this is really great for a lot of you single Aquarius out there. You are going to be taking the initiative on dating someone. You're going to be asking someone out this month. So that's really great. You have the 3 of Wands. Now, that's for you single Aquarius people out there. Now, for those of you who are thinking about starting a business, you are going to take the initiative and asking someone to go into business with you. That's the 3 of Wands. So that's good for you. Now let's see what's going on with this Sun reversed in your house dealing with transformation. It also deals with shared resources. So for you this month, when I look at these two together, it looks like, now this is for you single people out there. It looks like you want someone to share your life with. Okay, this house does deal with shared resources. So you want to be able to share your life, your resources, everything with someone. So this is what's probably giving you the courage to take the initiative on asking someone out. And if it's not asking someone out, let's say you are dating someone, it looks like you will take the initiative to ask them to marry you. So a lot of Aquarius out there are going to be proposing this month. So that's great. Now let's keep moving on. Let's look at your house 9. Okay, great. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So this represents being full of energy, being ready to start something new in the area related to long distance travel, higher education, philosophy, dealing with people from other cultures. So I wouldn't be surprised, Aquarius, if you are proposing to someone who is from another country or from another culture. That's for some of you Aquarius out here. Remember, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. So what resonates with you, that's good. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. Okay? Let's keep moving on. Let's see what's going on in your career. For some of you out there, mainly for people in sales who are waiting on that bonus, there's going to be some type of confusion dealing with your bonus because this card represents a financial setback. So let's say you thought your bonus was going to be 4,000 this month and it ends up only being 2,000. So that's the type of situation that some of you will have to deal with this month relating to your career. So watch out for that. Make sure you double check your pay stubs or double check your commission checks, because some of you out there are working on commission only. So make sure you double check and make sure that the check is the amount that it's supposed to be. Make sure your pay is what it's supposed to be, whether you are self-employed or whether you are an employee. Make sure your paycheck or your commission check or the check you're expecting from a company or an individual, make sure it is the amount, the correct amount. Okay. Now, let's keep moving on, because you have the Two of Wands reversed in your house dealing with friendships. So for you, you're feeling a sense of pride relating to your friendships, almost to the point where people feel like you are, you have a big ego, which, I mean, that's an Aquarius trait. This is how you're able to have a lot of friends, because you're not afraid to show all sides of yourself. So just remember, watch out for that, because you had that in house 1, remember? Where people think some people will think you're a hypocrite this month. So remember about that. So sometimes when you feel yourself like, kind of inflating your ego, try to tone it down sometimes, Aquarius, because not everyone can take that. I mean, probably a Leo can deal with that a lot from you, but a lot of other people really can't. So just remember that. Keep an eye on that. Now let's look at what's going on in your house 12. You have the 7 of Swords. This definitely represents a change of job or residence. So some of you Aquarius out there are secretly thinking about changing your job or changing your residence. Like maybe some of you are thinking about moving to another state or out of the country, but this is something that you're thinking about to yourself. You're not really letting other people know that this is what you're thinking about. That's why this is in house 12. House 12 deals with the subconscious. It deals with secrets. It also deals with hidden enemies. Okay, so let's get into your vibe for this month. Your vibe is, you have the Laugh card. So I'm going to read a little bit about this card, the Laugh card. So let's see what it says. It says, to connect with higher vibration and easy rest, laugh at your circumstances, no matter how upsetting or serious they may appear. So remember this month, when people are feeling like you're a hypocrite, you need to laugh at that. Because just because you're friends with someone else doesn't mean that you can't be friends with, the other person. You can be friends with both people, even though they don't like one another. That's their problem. Okay, so remember to laugh at everything. Okay, so that's your vibe for this month. Laugh at everything. I also want to get into some astrology for you. Now, you can cross-reference this video with the astrology forecast for Aquarius that I put out. What I'm going to do is put that in the description box below so that you can cross-reference what I'm telling you when I start talking about astrology. Now, for those of you who are not into astrology, you can cut the video off now. But let's get into it. So the sun is squaring Uranus this month. Okay, and that's going to happen on July 25th. So let me just get your chart and see where the sun and Uranus falls for you. This is an energy where you will receive unexpected news. So I'm going to look in your chart to see where it falls for you. Okay, for you, Aquarius, you have the sun in your 7th house dealing with partnerships. And then you have Uranus in your 4th house dealing with home and family. And remember, there's some type of recklessness going on in your home and family life. So now this unexpected news can be related to anything, but more than likely, because you have the sun and Uranus in these two houses, this is where your unexpected news is going to be coming from. It's going to come from either your home and family life in relation to your partnerships. Let me just double check because I closed the book up. Yes, your partnerships, house 7, and then your home and family life, house 4. So this is just a heads up, okay? So that if something happens this month, you can say, oh, you know what? Citrina did mention that I was going to receive unexpected news, okay? So hopefully the news is good news, but because it is a square, more than likely it will be challenging news. So just watch out for that. So I wanted to mention that. Also, as far as this house 1, where people will feel like you're a hypocrite this month, you have the full moon and Mars in your first house this month. And this represents a lot of emotional energy. So don't be surprised if you hear about people having emotional breakdowns, lashing out, things of that nature. Okay. Just remember, you have to remain calm. Remember to laugh, because there will be some emotional things going on around the full moon. The full moon is going to happen on July 27th, and it's going to be in your sign, Aquarius. It's going to be a full moon in Aquarius, and it will be a total lunar eclipse. So this is like a full moon on steroids. So, around the full moon, a lot of people can be very emotional. So just keep an eye on that. Okay. Also, I want to mention, you did have in your house dealing with your finances, you did have a bit of disorder there. And more than likely, what's going on there is that you have Neptune in this house. And remember, Neptune is the dreamy planet. So you tend to forget things when you are under the influence of Neptune. So remember, you can cross-reference everything I'm saying with my astrology forecast. Okay, now let's see what else I wanted to mention for you. Okay, as far as your initiative in your partnership house, for you, you will have you have the sun in this same house for you. So the sun is giving you energy to take this initiative. Also, you have Mercury here all month. And, Mercury is the planet of communications, things of that nature. So, and then also you have Venus here until the 10th. So all of those together, now they won't all be, well, Mercury is going to be here all month. And the sun goes into this particular house on the 22nd. And then Mercury will be here all month. The sun goes here on the 22nd. And then Venus will be here until the 10th. So you have Venus helping you take this initiative until the 10th. You have Mercury here all month. And then you have the sun here on the 22nd. So all of those planets are helping you to take this initiative. Now, lastly, I want to mention in your house 12, even though I know you're secretly, or, maybe some people do know that you're having these feelings about moving out of the country somewhere, or, changing jobs. And the reason you're feeling like this is because you do have Pluto in your 12th house. Remember, Pluto's job is to tear down life as you know it. And what it does is when it rebuilds your life for you, it rebuilds it even better than it was before. So if you're thinking about making that change, take that chance. Take the chance, because you have Pluto there helping you. Even though Pluto might, give you a bit of a bumpy ride, Pluto is going to help you rebuild very strong. And also you have Saturn here. Saturn is going to help you work through whatever bumps along the road you come into contact with. So that's just a little bit of what's going on for you this month, Aquarius. I'm going to cut the video there. I don't want it to be too long. So this has been your July 2018 tarot reading. If you like the video, press like, share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to the channel. And you can also request a reading through my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and I will be happy to give you a personal reading. And also, I do appreciate all donations to this channel. So until next month, Aquarius, have a great month.